Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and to part 9 of the build today. And well, as you can see, I've painted the aircraft and it's now basically ready for putting on the finishing touches basically. But today we're going to focus on getting the landing gear in. Okay, so first up, if I just bring this over, I've got to work on this one because, right, so I'll get my tweezers out because what I want to do I want to try and get as much as I can done to the landing gear today. But I won't get me. I'll give it a try with this. What we'll do. I think that goes in there. So just having a look at the instructions a minute. Does it go? Now, does it rest like that, or because it looks to me as if it goes near towards the back? I think it goes. I think it goes. I think it goes in towards the back. Yeah, I think it does. Well, let's get it in. There we go. Yeah, so let's get it in, and then right. I was going to use a bit of blue tack, but just to try and support. But the piece I've got has disappeared, so I think I might. Let's see if I can try and get a piece of blue tack in this just to try and. Now that seems to be doing all right on its own, so let's just get some blue. Let's get some. While I'm at it, so while that's drying, so you know while that is drying, we'll get the other piece in and then hook. Ooh. There we go. So while that is drying, we can paint. Just put some more finishing touches to the paint work on the wheels there, because as you can see, some of the paint when I did the painting of the aircraft a bit earlier, some of the paint came away after the blue tack came with it. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, we're going to just finish off painting the wheels. Get those little bits of blue tack out of the way in a minute. Oh, I've got a use for that. So what we're going to do, as you can see, on some of the paint has come away where it was stuck down with blue tack when I was painting the aircraft. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to touch it up with yeah, that's as right. Okay, that's okay on the other side. Let's just put a bit on that way. There we go. This is all flat. This is a flat black one. Well, if I just turn it as just a little bit there, so these paint pens are a gift, really. Right, now then, we can start to think about just touching up the centre. I've just gone and overdone it a bit on the, so what we're going to do, touch that up again. now we can actually and there's one wheel done. Right, now we can do this one, but before we do all of that, right. And we'll just go there. Right, now then. Now let's, I just say I was going to have a use for these, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put some blue tack in. Just to support that while I'm putting the wheel on. I'm not going to glue this in just yet because we've got to make sure that we get the and then, yeah, that's it. Right, now we get the blue tack out. Do the same again on this side. Do the same again on this side. There we go. Right, now there. There we go. Okay, guys. Well, I've managed to strengthen the support, strengthen the landing gear. Okay, I put the support struts in, and that they were a bit of a bugger to get in, to say the least. They were bit of a bugger to get in, to say the least, but I've managed to try and strengthen them a bit, and I've put a little bit, you can just, I hope you can see this, but I've just put two bits of blue tack in there just to support the structure and the struts while they dry. So let's put that to one side for a minute. There we go, and so I'm going to get to work on the cockpit canopy. So what we're going to do, this hasn't been primed by the way, so I'm going to Yeah, that needs to be primed. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll have to, yeah, so let's get that all wiped off, and then what I'll have to do is get this all primed, get this all masked off, and then yeah, I'll have to get it all masked off. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. Here we go. We're going to have a go at masking, and I've got some masking tape here. Fingers crossed this might work. So what we're going to do, we're going to burnish it in. I've got some cotton buds here, so we're going to have a go, really having a go there. Try and have a go at getting that all. I'm a bit surprised that there hasn't been a I'm a bit surprised that there isn't no masking set for this. Okay, well that. So I think I saw this technique done somewhere before. Oh, we're getting there somewhere. I'll get there anyway, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to use a bit. I'm going to have to use some mask on, I think, on this. All right. So got a load of mask oil I can use anyway, so I can use that. Well, I'll be back in a bit, guys. Well, I'm going to use some liquid mask anyway, because it's probably the best thing to do on this one. Okay, so here we go. I'll switch on over to the hyperlapse, and we'll get this all painted, masked up, shall we? Well, I've primed the canopy, but and so as you can see, I've actually painted the undercarriage doors, the undercarriage bay doors. Okay, and once again, some of the paint has come off where it's been stuck to the blue tack, so we'll just touch it up just a little bit with a paint pen. Let's say that as one here as well. Just going to have a look on these ones. That one's not too bad. It's come away here a bit. Right, now, as I say, the canopy has been primed. I need to get that all painted up as well. So here's the moment of truth. Has this dried enough? Yeah, that's one that's truly stuck together now. How's that? Yeah, that's one that's truly stuck now. Okay, so what we can do is we can use the blue tack now. That one goes on that side. So what we need to do, I think right. Just looking to see where it goes. That goes in there like so. That fits in snugly. So right. So what we can do, just in case I get I've got the blue tack on standby, so just in case if I do get any mishaps, what we can do is just put a bit of glue that is a nice snug fit. Right, let's try and get the other one on. Let's try and get the other one on. So we want one that goes that way, right? That one not quite so snug. This is really tight. This one's really tight. It's going to be really, really. Oh, come on. Just trying to think where I've actually put the plate. Ah, there we go. That's in. Right, now then. Right. There we go. That is one set of undercarriage doors on, and I'll get the other ones in off camera. Okay. Right, I've done the best I can with the canopy. Okay, it could have been a little bit better, but okay. But I'm going to get it all glued in now. I'm going to use a bit of PVA glue just to on a cocktail stick, and I'm just going to run a bit of it down. Just run a bit of it down. And you can see that there we go. I'm just going to stick that on there, and I'll leave that to stick it on there, and I'll leave it to do its job. Right, it's looking a bit like a Whitley now there. Right, as you can see, I've had a bit of a trouble with the landing gear. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get some super glue. I'll get my blue tack back out again, and then get my blue tack back out. And I'm going to get some super glue. And then hopefully it'll just grab. Just put a dab of super glue in there. Put this on there. And then hopefully I'll just leave that. This one's not too bad, but I mean it's this one that's the problem. Hopefully that will stick now this time. All right. Right. Okay. And I am going to call it a day. Well, that's it for this episode, guys. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to be really quick because England are just about to go and kick off their Six Nations campaign for 2025 soon, and hopefully by the time this goes out, they'll have beaten Ireland. Okay, so the landing gear was a bit of a bugger to get on. Okay, as you can see, I've actually gone. This one's now a bit loose, so I've got no choice but to go and stick a bit of super glue to it, and just to stick a bit of super glue to it, and then hopefully it'll just grab and make it a bit stronger. Okay, so unless there's another bit to go in, which I forgot to go on. Yes, there is, and I forgot to put it in. Well, hopefully I might be able to get that. D30. Let's have a look a minute. It was D number 30. I'm just trying to find it. Just trying to find it a minute. Because at the moment, the landing gear is being held up by some blue tack. Okay, I can't seem to. Can't seem to find it. Doesn't seem to be on here. Okay, well, can't seem to find it, but it'll have to do, unfortunately. But so anyway, in the meantime, guys, as you can see, you can just see it there's just been held up by some blue tack. So I'll stick some super glue in and just hope it'll grab. All right. I've done the best I can with the canopy. Okay, so it could have been a bit better. What I'll do is I'll get when I come to do the Lancaster, I'll get the I'll get a masking set. Let's go with it. Okay, and I can do that when I get paid next week. All right. Okay, so yeah, so nearly finished it. So hopefully when we come to do the hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to go and finish the whole bleeding thing. All right, so in the meantime, guys, thanks ever so much for watching. If you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, comment, share and subscribe, please. Okay, so I'll see you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.